Good afternoon and welcome back to Guna Matters. Now remember, your opinion it matters. What a game that was last night. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. The results ended up on 2-2. Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2. So that was the results, and there's so many things that
is going through my mind. So many things that has gone through my mind while watching the game, and so many things that I've been thinking of afterwards. And none of those things matters anymore because that is what it is. It is what it is. But I still have the matter of the day. What is the matter? Today's matter is the ratings. Am I even going to rate the team or individuals? Or am I going to leave that to you? I'm going to leave the ratings to you. However, having said that, so many things could have gone wrong. So many things have gone wrong, and so many things could have been avoided or even set right and straight from the first whistle. Now, one thing that I am certain of, Arsenal has played or started well. They started very, very well. They started with a bang. They started this game so phenomenally, and also going ahead on the 8th minute it showed you how well they started. But there's always a test, always a test. In the past, Arsenal has started well and they scored a goal, and then again they have given up on that game. But take nothing away from Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace came there with Patrick Vieira, and Patrick Vieira was very emotional in his pre-match interview. He said that he has played for Arsenal for 9 years, and yes, it's going to be emotional to go back to the Emirates and experience that welcome. And I'm a big fan, a big fan of Patrick Vieira, whether he's opposition manager. The fact is that he's still an Arsenal legend. All he's doing now is his job, and he's taking his career further, and hopefully he can still become a legend in a managerial position. But the the one thing that I was impressed with is the captain. The captain was not flat-footed, or at least the first half. He was not flat-footed. He made a lot of runs. He had a hard-working session last night. He even went as far as putting his body on the line and also got injured in the process, but he's okay. And I'm very impressed with his work rate. And that is what I was impressed with. I haven't seen that for a long time. Well done, Captain. You are not Captain Fantastic, or like they called Robin van Persie. He was the Captain Fantastic. However, everybody has their opinion about who Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is or was. He had a good game last night, and also after the equalizer from Crystal Palace, I think everybody went to bed. Nonetheless, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Well done. Another guy who impressed me was this guy. Only after a few chances, he eventually scored, and obviously they took advantage of the mistakes that Arsenal made. And 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 to be honest, we were linked with this bloke. He was part of the Arsenal linkage over the summer, and look what he has done against Arsenal. Yes, he was very overrated in a couple of first interviews, and but he's a goal scorer. He scored goals against, I think, Tottenham, 2 goals, and now again he scored against Arsenal, both North London teams, and he scored in 2 London derbies. So well done, Edouard. Um, I thought we were really very close to getting him, and for 8 million, that was a steal. For such a energetic player, for such a player that is a goal scoring threat, and I think he bullied our defense a little bit. He didn't get it right all the time, but he's quick feet. He has quick feet, and he also does pretty well in his attack. So brilliant strike at goal, and guess what? He got one. So I am very impressed with him and with his work rate. And it's just a pity that we couldn't see it through. I mean, if we could have gotten 8 million deal with him, what a turnaround. I mean, we would have gotten a return in our investment already, because 8 million is a steal for a player of his caliber. Yes, he's still young. Yes, it's still early days. But if he could do it against 2 North London teams in London derbies, that to me, that is well done, well done, well done. And then my other impression was, or at least what I was impressed with, is this guy. And I'm a big fan of Alexandre Lacazette. And just a pity, there's no talks of keeping or retaining his services. I would not have mind, and I said it on Friday as well with Des the enforcer, is that I would have given him an extra year on his contract and see how far he can get us through the season. Because even if he doesn't score a lot of goals, he is a leader on the pitch. I mean, you could see last night when he came on, the immediate change he made. He came on shouting on the pitch. He came on saying and giving orders, and yes, it came instructions from the manager, perhaps, but the way he executed those instructions was spot on. And I was impressed with his pressing. He had a shot at goal that was saved by the keeper. Well, wow, that was a great move between him and Oba. And yes, you could see every time Lacazette has come onto the pitch for a cameo performance, he has changed the game. He holds up the game, or he holds up the ball. He waits for all sorts of assistance. And lo and behold, on the last kick of the game, he scored an equalizer. Now that I'm not taking anything away from Lacazette or his performance. I'm not taking anything away from Aubameyang and his goals, and also again Edouard and Benteke. Most of all, my disgust is that my rating is very low of everybody in that team. Although there was one or two, a few players that really tried their best, but my rating is very low. It's almost average and below average. Now average is it's a 5, and below average is it's yeah. I mean, Odegaard dead in the water. The manager, I don't know. He started off well, but you could see when the equalizer came, there was no turnaround from his side. So that is also a low score. I'm not going to give the scores because ratings at this point, I'm very disappointed and disgusted, and I don't think um, they're even worth my rating. But like I said, there is a couple of guys in the team that really worked hard, and also the two goal scorers. And my man of the match is Alexander Lacazette, even for the cameo he had. Look at that. Oh, he was the man of the match. Look at that. My man of the match, when he came on, giving all those instructions and pointing and shouting and all sorts of things, making his voice heard. That is a leader that we are lacking on the pitch. And in my opinion, I will start him on Friday against Aston Villa because he can give you direction on the pitch. He can give you some sort of focal point, and being that sort of leader on the pitch is what we really need right now. Saka, before that hell of a kick from McCarthy, I think he didn't have a good goal, and unfortunately for him, he got a big blow against the stomach of his calf. And I hope he will be well and also be ready for our next. But yeah, he didn't come to the party. I thought he would turn up. Pepe, the only good thing Pepe did was the shot at goal that led to our goal, our first goal. That was the only good thing he did. And that was the only time he took on a defender with a dribble. Out of 6, he had only 1 dribble. Out of 15 encounters, he won 3. That is a bad ratio. So again, I'm disgusted by the result because at home you should bury these guys. And also that was the result, unfortunately. And the ratings, in my opinion, is a big question mark. As you could see in there on my head, those question marks, are they worth rating? And that is the matter of the day. Is Arsenal worth a rating of last night's game? Yes, they led and took the lead in the first 8 minutes. They played well, and there was opportunities here and there. But the better team of the day was Crystal Palace, and well done to Patrick Vieira that came to Arsenal, to the Emirates, very emotional, and I think he deserved a win. Unfortunately, they went to bed and they had Arsenal come at them at the last couple of minutes, and they gave the game away. Likewise, Arsenal gave the game away from the start, or from the first half start, a second half start. So they gave the game away. They were beating us left, right, and center, and I think they should have won that game 2-1. And unfortunately, we came back through Lacazette, my man of the match, and he scored the equalizer. Again, the matter of today is the ratings. Are Arsenal, or is Arsenal worthy of ratings of last night's game? Leave it in your comments, leave your thoughts, and give us your rating from the manager up into the striker. Thank you for the opportunity for me to share the matter of the day. And stay safe, be safe, social distance, and God bless. Guna Matters out.